Congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder capturing the franchise's first NBA championship. It doesn't get much better than that. It really doesn't. And I had OKC winning in the first place, but I also said that they should not be playing with their food. And I have mixed emotions, though. I feel positive. I feel happy. I feel sad a little bit. I feel negative. I feel positive because Sam Presti is the true MVP. Since 2019, shortcoming after shortcoming, shortcoming after shortcoming, Sam Presti has been in conversations about, well, if OKC don't get it done, then Sam Presti, he need to be out of there. Sam Presti has been playing chess. He has been very patient. He has been very deliberate about constructing a team from the ground up into a championship roster. Sam Presti is this decade's Bob Myers. Y'all remember Bob Myers? Bob Myers is the architect of the Golden State Warriors dynasty. That's who Bob Myers is. And right now, I know we have to get through the offseason, and I truly believe this offseason is going to be cinema. This free agency is going to be cinema. But we got to get through the regular season. But for the first time in a long time, I thoroughly believe that this Oklahoma City Thunder team is going to repeat. That is how scary this team is right now. Because this championship is a stepping stone to becoming a dynasty. That's why I feel very positive about this team. That is why I feel positive about this series. I feel negative about this series because I truly feel that Tyrese Halliburton did not deserve this, bro. Tyrese Halliburton, I truly was hurting for Tyrese Halliburton. Because we can make, and not to take away from OKC's championship, but the way Hallie was playing to start the game off and how aggressive he was and setting the tone with his scoring, there is an argument to be made that Hallie would have been a problem for this OKC defense throughout the entire night that would have potentially saw the Indiana Pacers capture their very first championship. I mean, think about it. Going into halftime, Indiana was leading. Pascal Siakam was him. Andrew Nembhard was getting his. Nesmith was hitting key shots. Then we get to the third quarter. TJ McConnell went on a 12-point run by himself. And you mean to tell me that Indiana couldn't have won? At the end of the day, without Hallie, I just think fatigue caught up with Indiana, man. And Indiana could have won without Hallie. This is why Hallie, and I know I'll be the first person to tell you, even though I've said and I've stated that Hallie is not a superstar, I never said that he wasn't valuable, because he is. That is why throughout this entire postseason, I have proclaimed Tyrese Halliburton behind SGA, Anthony Edwards, and Jalen Brunson as the most dangerous person in these playoffs. That's why I feel the way that I do about the Pacers. Hallie presumably tearing his Achilles in the same postseason as Dame and as Jason Tatum some conversations need to be had about the longevity of the NBA regular season. Because and I have some friends who are exercise science majors. I have some friends who work in the medical field. It makes no sense that these teams have state of the art facilities, state of the art, training programs, the best doctors, and they still have these injuries. I'm not saying injuries aren't a part of the game. They are. But there is no way. I never would have thought that 3 of the best players this postseason would have all gone down with Achilles tears. If you told me that was going to happen, I would have thought you were smoking crack. Like, real talk. I personally think some conversations need to be had about shortening the NBA regular season. I truly believe that. That's why, and I hate to say his name, but I'm going to say it. That's why I think going forward, Kawhi Leonard is going to play half of the regular season. Because when he played a full season in 2023, his knees gave out in the playoffs. These players are playing 82 regular season games. On top of that, a lot of these players are playing extensive games in the Olympics. Now, I know Jason Tatum and I know Halliburton, they didn't play much in the Olympics. But if we're being honest, Jason Tatum last year, he really hasn't had a break from basketball. He really hasn't. Because they won a championship. They had the 82-game regular season last year, the playoffs last year. Then you got the Olympics last year. Then you're coming into this season playing a lot of regular season games. Then you go to the conference semis against New York and you tear your Achilles. There's no break. I mean, I get you have All-Star break. But if we're really being honest with ourselves, don't y'all think that there should be a reduction of regular season games, that the season should start later? We are in the middle of June, and the media day is in the first week of September. So you got the rest of June, you got the entire month of July, and the entire month of August. That's 2.5 months of rest on top of the other October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. That's 9 months of basketball right there. If you want to include September, that's 10 because that's when preseason starts. So I say all that to say this, man. My heart truly hurts for Tyrese Halliburton. He did not deserve this because I truly believe that if he played, then I'm not saying that Indiana would have won, but this definitely still would have come down to the wire, man. And you see the emotions on both teams, the work that goes into the craft. I know a lot of y'all just look at basketball as just a sport, but it's not just a sport. It's a craft, bro. And you're one game away from winning it all. It hurts on top of losing your franchise player, possibly for the entirety of next season. So I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. But again, hats off to the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. Y'all deserve it. Cherish these moments because there will never be another one like it. Because the ending, now it's the ending of one mountain, and it's the start. Sorry. It's the ending of one mountain, and it's the start of another one. So that's it, man. Y'all have a great rest of your day. God bless. Love.